Good morning, dear students. Today we will start our course BSc First Paper Second Lecture 1, and today's our first chapter is Chapter 1 Gravitation. So in this course we have to study 5 chapters. So among 5 chapters our first chapter is a gravitation. So what is a gravitation? You might have been studied in 12th science, the Newton's law of gravitation. So in this chapter we have to study some aspects. So our points of discussion, our points in this chapter. So our first point will be the introduction to the gravitation, introduction to the concept gravitation, introduction to the concept gravitation. This will be our first point. Our second point will be the Newton's law of gravitation, the Newton's law of gravitation. So this point is already covered in 12th science, so we will repeat it again. Our third point will be the central forces, and its properties, Central forces काय आहेत, त्याच्या properties काय आहेत. This will be our third point of discussion. Our fourth point will be the satellite in orbit, the satellite and its functions, the satellite and its functions and applications, and at the end of this chapter we will study or we will see some numericals based on this topic. So let us start one by one. So our first point is introduction to the concept of gravitation. Everything is covered, but we have to repeat it again in more depth. So our first topic is introduction to the gravitation. Introduction to the concept of gravitation. To the concept of gravitation. So what is gravitation? It is very basic question. So I will go back in the history of physics. So while studying gravitation, we have to divide branch of physics into major 3 types. So first branch, which was developed by Newton, Copernicus, Galileo. So this person or this scientist were the initial people who started to work in physics. So gravitation basically was developed by Newton, and later on it was more modified by Copernicus and Galileo. So basic or more contribution or initial contribution was from the Newton. So that's why we have to study Newton's law of gravitation. Second branch is relativistic mechanics. So relativistic mechanics was developed by Albert Einstein. We are well known to this person, Albert Einstein, who worked in relativistic mechanics, and recent concept of the gravitational wave ही सध्या चर्चेत आहे पहा, ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल वेव्ह. 2019चं जे नोबेल पुरस्कार प्राइज मिळालेला आहे ते मिळालेलं आहे ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल वेव्सच्या इन्व्हेन्शनवरती. सो दिस ब्रँच वॉज रिलेटिव्हिस्टिक मेकॅनिक्स. सो आवर टॉपिक ग्रॅव्हिटेशन comes in the or contribution goes from Newton's, Copernicus and Galileo. So this branch, जी पहिली ब्रँच आहे पहा इनिशियल स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट ऑफ फिजिक्स, ती डेव्हलप केली न्यूटन्स, गॅलिलिओ आणि कोपर्निकसने. दॅट ब्रँच इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज द क्लासिकल फिजिक्स. क्लासिकल फिजिक्स, that branch is also called as the classical physics, and the topic gravitation comes under classical physics. So let us see, or let us go in depth what is the gravitation. So dear students, you all are well known that in nature there are 5 forces. So first force is the gravitational force. Gravitational force. Second force is electromagnetic force. जे निसर्गामध्ये फोर्सेस आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये जे महत्त्वाचे फोर्सेस आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये सगळ्यात महत्त्वाचा फोर्स आहे पहा पहिला ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स. दुसरा फोर्स आहे इलेक्ट्रोमॅग्नेटिक फोर्स. तुम्ही 12th सायन्समध्ये शिकले असाल कुलोम्स लॉ ऑफ इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिक्स. कुलोम्स लॉ स्टडी करताना दोन चार्जेस मधला जो फोर्स असतो त्याला म्हणायचं इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिक फोर्स. सपोज these are two charges Q1 and Q2. So these two charges interact with each other and this force is called as electrostatic force. When these charges are in motion with certain velocity, there is development of magnetic field also. So electromagnetic force is developed in that case. So this is the second force, electromagnetic force. Very important force, nuclear force. Nuclear force तर सगळ्यांना माहीतच असेल. All world know about what is the nuclear weapons, nuclear reactors. So forces, very high, very powerful forces in the nature is the nuclear force. Number 4, van der Waals force. These are weak forces, van der Waals force. And fifth is other forces, other weak forces. याच्यामध्ये तुम्हाला माहित असेल पा कोहेसिव्ह फोर्स, एडेसिव्ह फोर्स. दिस कम्स अंडर other weak forces. आता ह्या फोर्सेस आपण जे पाहिलं त्या फोर्सेस डिस्कस करण्याचा पॉइंट असा आहे की ग्रॅव्हिटेशनमध्ये आपल्याला ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स या फोर्स विषयी स्टडी करायचा आहे. तर ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स म्हणजे काय तर आपल्याला माहित आहे पहा इन आवर युनिवर्स देर आर नंबर ऑफ मिल्की वेज. इन मिल्की वेज our Milky Way is very important in which we are living today. So in this Milky Way we called it as Akash Ganga. Akash Ganga. So in this Milky Way there are hundreds crore stars and our sun is one of the star and our 8 planet revolves around the sun. जे आपले 8 planets आहेत पहा ते काय करतात सूर्याभोवती फिरत असतात. त्याच्यामध्ये मर्क्युरी असेल, मार्स, अर्थ, व्हीनस, ज्युपिटर, युरेनस, नेपच्यून. So these are 8 planets. So these planets revolves around the sun. Revolves around the sun. So the gravitational force is basically the force which acts between two bodies or which is developed when two bodies are in contact or in interaction. For example, say we are on the earth's surface. So earth's gravitational force is acting on me. So it is effect of gravitational force that I am steady on the earth's surface. So this concept that there is a gravitational force or force of attraction between two bodies, say between sun and earth, or between stars and planets, and between objects and earth. So this is the manifestation of gravitational force. So this concept that there is an interaction between two celestial bodies or two bigger bodies was first conceptualized by Newton in 60th century. So Newton later on called his concept or his ideas and developed a law called as the Newton's law of gravitation. So our first topic of discussion, let us start our first topic of discussion, the Newton's law of gravitation. Newton's law of gravitation, जो आपला ग्रॅव्हिटेशन चॅप्टर मधला डिस्कशनचा पहिला पॉइंट आहे पहा, न्यूटन्स लॉ ऑफ ग्रॅव्हिटेशन. तर न्यूटन काय म्हणतो, what Newton said in 60th century that when there are two bodies, for example say I am on the earth surface, so earth is a body, I am also a body. Let's say mass of earth is m1 and my mass is say m2. I am on the earth surface, but I have taken these separate entities for understanding. So earth's gravitational force act on me and my weight, force due to my weight, you know about what is the force by weight, mass into acceleration, that is mg. So my weight is nothing but mg. So the forces of interaction between two bodies is directly proportional to product of their masses, and this force is inversely proportional to square of distance between these two bodies. Suppose say r is the distance between these two bodies. So the gravitational force or force of attraction, it is an attractive force. Always remember, gravitational force is an attractive force. So this force is directly proportional to, कशाच्या डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल मध्ये आहे, या दोन बॉडीच्या मासेसच्या प्रोडक्टच्या, आणि इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू कशाच्या आहे, डिस्टन्स बिटवीन these two bodies. We'll take another example, say moon, जो आपला चंद्र आहे, it is our natural satellite, so that is also revolving around our earth surface. So gravitational force of attraction between moon and earth is directly proportional to product of mass of moon and mass of earth and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. So Newton developed this very simple law and called it as the Newton's law of gravitation. So F is proportional to m1 m2 is a subscript upon r square, and F equal to, when this constant proportionality sign is removed, some constant m1 m2, this is m1 m2 upon r square. So this is simple formula, or the gravitational force acting between two bodies of mass m1 m2 and separated by distance r was given by Newton by formula F equal to g m1 m2 upon r square, where g is the constant called as the gravitational constant. G ला काय म्हटलं न्यूटन ने, gravitational constant, called as gravitational constant. So this is very simple. The forces or the gravitational force between two bodies was given by formula by Newton. Now this g, this gravitational constant g, the value of this gravitational constant, depends on what is the mass of these two interacting bodies. So this gravitational constant g can be given by F r square m1 m2, F r square m1 m2, by rearranging this formula. So we can find out dimensions. So we can find out dimensions of this constant. So what is the dimension? in 11th science you might have been studied, dimensions are written in the form of m, l and t square bracket. So dimension of this gravitational constant is -1 in mass, 3 in length, -2 in time. So how this is calculated? This is calculated by simple formula, force. So force is mass into acceleration into this r square. So r square means nothing but distance, so it can be written in terms of L square divided by, this is the mass. So m, this m represents for mass. So this is m square, or this is the mass m. Acceleration is change in velocity with time. Acceleration कसा देतो आपण? Change in velocity with time. So this is L square. This is also m square. One m will get cancelled. Again this velocity is given by distance upon time. So distance times square into L square divided by m. So this will be given distance कशामध्ये देतो आपण? लेंथ मध्ये. So length upon time square m L square. So by using this formula, these dimensions can be written. So simply I can write so it is L cube t square m. If I will take this m to the numerator, -1 L cube t minus 2. So this is the dimension of gravitational constant. So it is calculated simply by using the formula of Newton's law of gravitation. So it is very simple. Now what is this gravitational force? So this gravitational force comes under central force. So we'll see what is the central force. आपण पाहू सेंट्रल फोर्स म्हणजे काय आणि त्याच्या प्रॉपर्टीज काय असतात. सेंट्रल फोर्स मी फोर्सेस म्हणतो बिकॉज देर आर 2 फोर्सेस. पहिला फोर्स आहे पहा ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स, हा एक सेंट्रल फोर्स आहे. सेंट्रल फोर्स म्हणजे काय? सपोज या 2 बॉडीज आहेत, पहिल्या बॉडीचं मास m1 आहे, दुसऱ्याचं मास m2 आहे. तर याच्यामधला जो फोर्स असतो इट ॲक्ट्स टुवर्ड्स सेंटर ऑफ दिस 2 bodies. That's why it is called as the central force. So gravitational force is a central force. Gravitational force is the central force. There are some properties we will see one by one. Second, electromagnetic force. हा फोर्स इलेक्ट्रोमॅग्नेटिक फोर्स खूप महत्त्वाचा आहे बिकॉज इट इज द फोर्स बिटवीन 2 चार्जेस, इलेक्ट्रिक चार्जेस which are in motion. And if charge is in motion, there is a development of magnetic field. That's why electromagnetic force. So these 2 forces are central forces. So our interest is a gravitational force. So what I said, gravitational force is the central force. Very important statement. Gravitational force is a central force. Gravitational force is the central force, and that's why the gravitational field is central force field. Gravitational field is the central force field. खूप महत्त्वाचे स्टेटमेंट्स आहेत, you have to note down. Gravitational force is the central force field. So we'll see one by one what are the properties of central force. आपण सेंट्रल फोर्सच्या काही प्रॉपर्टीज पाहू पहा. So first property we have to see now. पहिली प्रॉपर्टी पाहू सेंट्रल फोर्स फील्डची. प्रॉपर्टी 1. The central force acts towards the center of the interacting bodies दूसरी प्रॉपर्टी, the central force can be derived कसा मिळवला जातो? can be derived by minus gradient of its potential. Very very important statement. Gradient of potential of that field. That's why this is written as minus del phi. Phi is the scalar potential value. So these two properties are very important. पहिली काय, central force acts towards the center of the interacting body, and second, the central force can be derived by gradient of its potential. Is derived by gradient of potential. So you have to write down this very important statements. Gradient of its potential. So these are two very important properties. When we consider central forces, जर आपण सेंट्रल फोर्स जर कन्सिडर केला, याच्यामध्ये 2 कंडिशन्स पॉसिबल असतात पहा. ती पहिली कंडिशन, द कंडिशन्स पॉसिबल अंडर सेंट्रल फोर्स फील्ड. म्हणजेच एखादी बॉडी जर सेंट्रल फोर्स फील्डमध्ये मूव्ह होत असेल, समजा एखादा सॅटेलाइट अर्थभोवती रिव्हॉल्व होतोय. सॅटेलाइट तुम्हाला माहीत असेल, देर आर नंबर ऑफ सॅटेलाइट्स, some natural satellites, some artificial satellites. So you know about that. We'll see in the next topic of this chapter. Satellite म्हणजे अशी बॉडी असते की जी एकतर आपण आर्टिफिशियली लॉन्च करतो, जी पृथ्वीभोवती फिरत असते पहा. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आवर कम्युनिकेशन सॅटेलाइट लाईक इनसॅट, इंडियन नॅशनल सॅटेलाइट सिस्टम, ज्याच्यावरती आपलं कम्युनिकेशन चालतं. त्याच्यानंतर काही वेदर सॅटेलाइट्स असतात, पोलार सॅटेलाइट्स असतात. हे आहेत सॅटेलाइट. जर एखादा सॅटेलाइट अर्थभोवती फिरत असेल, म्हणजेच काय, तो सॅटेलाइट अर्थच्या सेंट्रल फोर्समध्ये फिरत आहे. इट इज मूव्हिंग अंडर सेंट्रल फोर्स. अँड व्हॉट इज द सेंट्रल फोर्स हेअर? इट इज द ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स. तर मग 2 कंडिशन कोणत्या पॉसिबल आहेत त्या आपण पाहू. पहिली कंडिशन आहे पहा, द कंडिशन्स पॉसिबल अंडर सेंट्रल फोर्स फील्ड. So first condition 1, F of R is less than 0. जर तो सेंट्रल फोर्स is less than 0 असेल, then it is attractive force. आणि दुसरी कंडिशन आहे पहा, दिस इज आवर फर्स्ट कंडिशन. आय विल से इट एज अ 1. कंडिशन 2, सेकंड कंडिशन, इफ एफ ऑफ आर, जर तो सेंट्रल फोर्स हा 0 पेक्षा मोठा असेल, इट इज कॉल्ड एज द रिपल्सिव्ह फोर्स. मग पहिली कंडिशन, आता ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स आणि इलेक्ट्रोमॅग्नेटिक फोर्स कोणत्या टाईपमध्ये येतात तर लक्षात ठेवा. फॉर एक्झाम्पल बोथ gravitational force and electrostatic force and electromagnetic, I will say electromagnetic, not static, electromagnetic force, gravitational force and electromagnetic force are attractive forces. So very simple. आपण जो टॉपिक शिकत आहोत ग्रॅव्हिटेशन, याच्यामध्ये आपण एखादी बॉडी जर अर्थभोवती फिरत असेल तर त्याला आपण काय म्हणू शकतो की ती बॉडी अर्थच्या सेंट्रल फोर्समध्ये फिरत आहे आणि ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स हा सेंट्रल फोर्स आहे. तर याच्यामध्ये दोन कंडिशन पॉसिबल असतात. पहिली कंडिशन, जर तो फोर्सची व्हॅल्यू 0पेक्षा लहान असेल त्याला अट्रॅक्टिव्ह फोर्स म्हणायचं, जर त्या फोर्सची व्हॅल्यू 0पेक्षा जास्त असेल त्याला रिपल्सिव्ह फोर्स म्हणायचं. सो this is about two possible conditions of central force field. So dear students, today we'll stop here. तुम्हाला समजलं असेल ग्रॅव्हिटेशन हा खूप बेसिक कन्सेप्ट आहे जो आपण 12th सायन्समध्ये पण शिकलो. इन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर वी विल कंटिन्यू फ्रॉम दिस टॉपिक. So thank you all for listening this lecture. We'll meet again.